about the Physician of the Year nomination, I became so excited. Now you have to understand, I work with doctors who perform bronchoscopy, and they are all the best. They all are. So this was very difficult. However, like some other nurse said, this is your day. From chief directors, medical doctors, research doctors to surgeons, even surgeons, this team is excellent. They're excellent teachers. They're intelligent and easy to get along with. Sorry, I'm nervous. However, the doctor that was elected by the endoscopy and bronchoscopy students and the nursing floor, this doctor is compassionate. She goes the extra mile. She's an angel, as I said in the video, and nothing is out of her league. She's one of the factors why amazing things are happening here. She's a doctor who treats patients and staff as a whole. Her patients trust her not only with their care, but with anything else. She takes time to listen and shares her experiences with them. She even plays their favorite music or artist while they're having a bronchoscopy. As a method of relaxation, doctor is not only her title or her profession, but her vocation. She's real, she's kind. We've even grieved over the loss of our patients. She's available for the staff, and as one of our administrative services staff said in the video, her husband had a terrible motorcycle accident last year and he was in a coma. After work, she drove to the trauma hospital in New Jersey, we're not going to mention names, to comfort her. I thought that was awesome. A few months ago, a nurse anesthetist assisted us during a procedure. And he was just impressed how Dr. Wilt was in awe describing the airways. She uses this lingo that I only nod my head when she's talking, but I don't know what she's saying really. She's like, the airways are beautiful, these airways are the most beautiful I've ever seen, intact anastomosis, superior upper lobe, medial lingular lateral this and lateral that. When the procedure was completed, the CRNA approached me and said, wow, she's an excellent teacher. And my response to him was, no, actually, once the scope passes the vocal cords and into the lungs, she just gets into her element. That's who she is. She goes the extra mile. As soon as the procedure is finished, she changes her gloves, helps transfer the patient to the stretcher. She even helps to turn the room around. Now, I know you must think that the description fits a nurse, but I'm not talking about one. I am talking about Dr. Jessie Wilt. She embodies our institution's vision and values. She respects everyone, understands the importance of teamwork. She gives exceptional quality service, has empathy by listening and understanding. She's innovating by creating solutions for our anxious patients. And she's honoring our past by ensuring our future and by being responsible. I admire her and she inspires. She inspires the rest of us to do a better job. I know your dad is so proud of you, and we are all very proud of you. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Dr. Jessie Wilt.
Thank you, everybody. I know it's a long day, and thank you for taking time away from your very busy practices. I'm waiting for someone to come say Beyonce deserved this award. I know several awards that I'm not up for this year. I'm not up for Mother of the Year, and I'm not up for Wife of the Year. And so I want to lead with having my, where's Jacko? bathroom, but my husband and my children are here today, and without their 100% support and love, I couldn't give everything to this job that I'm able to give to this job. So I thank you very much. I haven't been here as long as Mike, but I've been here as long as I can be. I got here as an intern, a medical intern, and one of my very first interactions, I pulled the toughest straw in working here is I started out the night float rotation, where it means you come in at 7 at night and work until 7 in the morning, and you have to figure out where everything else is. I wasn't a medical student here. I didn't know Garden from Hudson, and I clearly didn't know North from South. So as we got engaged around the hospital, and somebody's coding and somebody's crashing, and you have to draw this APTT, I had a patient with chest pain. And the hospital I had trained as a medical student, there were med techs. At the time, back in '96, there were no ancillary services at night. So I turned to a nurse and I said, I'd like to order an EKG. She said, click your heels 3 times, Dorothy, you ain't in Kansas this morning. And she took me by the wrist and she showed me where the EKG machine was. And as I'm freaking out, because the patient does not look good, she goes, put the leads here. And I think it was great expressed by my colleagues that as much of who I am today is every point because of a nurse. From my ICU nurses telling me not to make a mess of my bed, to my other nurses in endoscopy telling me, Jesse, you're leaning on his face. There's been a voice over my shoulder, and every day and every second of the day, there's a voice over my shoulder, and that voice is always a nurse. Hey, Jacko, welcome back. So there's not praise or thanks enough that I can give to the nursing staff here who raised me up through residency training, chief medical resident, fellow, attending. I don't know any place I really could be and function as well as I function other than here with all the nursing staff. And so thank you. Thanks for this award.
Well, can you beat it? This was just awesome. I have to thank every single one of you, the nominators as well as the awardees, for being here today.